An interesting ladies tag for sure to close out the first half tonight, amigos. It's gonna be Emi Mizuno and Tia Suzuki. Kanari Doku facing the new and updated version of the UK ladies, Grace Finnegan, the traitorous, vivacious Virginia Austin.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following ladies tag team match is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, both hailing from Kamagawa Prefecture, Japan, the team of Emi Mizuno and Tia Suzuki. Pretty Poison, Kanari, Doku.
Well, you guys are always nice and quiet for me during my Christmas music. I'm gonna be extra nice and quiet for Wally's favorite entrance in the entire world.
I can't help it, and I won't even attempt to lie. I think Kanari Doku is hands down one of the most charismatic ladies tag teams we've ever had in our WL, and we've had some serious beauties come through here over the years.
Don't let us interfere with your gooning Wally. So, let's talk nuts and bolts techs. Kanari Doku may be attractive, but not strong in the win column. But they are due to crack that ceiling, so do you think Pretty Poison can divide and conquer the new UK ladies, maybe?
I will tell you what I think in just a minute, because you have got to see this to believe it.
Grace Fenwick. And from Adelaide, Australia, vivacious Virginia Austin, the UK ladies.
Oh, wow, shut up. Grace Fenwick, going with the whole holiday season thing. She must have been hearing the things I've said. Look at her. She looks like a sadistic little elf. And now alongside Virginia Austin. Wow, they did not waste any time just penciling her in there, did they? Wow. Virginia Austin. I still can't believe it. Ballarat Jack. Man. Talk about the most hated guy in RWL right about now. That is he. Oh, man. I don't believe it. Wow.
Ballarat Jack is definitely our 2025 Ebenezer Scrooge. Full stop.
Well, sir, I'm going to have to find out if that was done for my benefit or not. It'll be Tia Suzuki and Grace Fenwick starting us off here. And this first half closer, referee Charles Lacera sounds the bell. Tia Suzuki opens up with a set of kicks, rights, and lefts, and an uppercut that takes Grace Fenwick down to the mat. Fenwick laid out a knee drop from Tia Suzuki. Tia delivers a couple of stomps to the sadistic Grace Fenwick. How's it? It ain't no fun when the rabbit's got the gun. Whipped into the Kanari Doku corner. Grace Fenwick counters with an elbow, gets her way out of there. Suzuki locks her back up, insists that she stay. Polite people, the Japanese. There's a counter from Grace Fenwick again. This time she counters Suzuki into the Team UK corner. There's a kick. Oh, man. Suzuki counters with an elbow, charges. A clothesline takes Fenwick down to the canvas. And in comes Emi Mizuno. Pretty Poison off to a pretty good start here. Grace Fenwick whipped to the corner. Set up on, look at this. Beautiful little flipper down. Oh, wow. Hell of a way to deliver a knee to the midsection. Here comes Virginia Austin. No stranger to tag team competition. Virginia Austin, formerly of the Bell Council. This clutch kick to the face of Emi Mizuno goes after Suzuki. Suzuki counters with a forearm. And Virginia Austin not going to give up. A set of 10-count punches in retaliation to Tia Suzuki for resistance. The referee debating something or other with Emi Mizuno, but finally getting her back in the ring. Mizuno locks her up. Has her up, slams her face down into the canvas. There's a stomp. Emi Mizuno with a stomp to the chest of Virginia Austin. Rebound off the top rope. Beautiful moonsault. Here's a cover from Emi Mizuno. One. Just one, says Charles Lacera. Okay, well, Virginia Austin, the new girl in the UK ladies, not faring very well right now, I'll tell you that. Counters, finds her way out of the corner. Gets a hold of Mizuno. Oh, pretty nice power slam right there. No joke. Virginia Austin is a powerful gal. Look at us, a little bit of showboating here. As Tia Suzuki comes in, catches a wicked knee to the midsection. As I was saying, Virginia Austin, a powerful little cussing cuss. Tia Suzuki with the upper hand at the moment. And Pretty Poison's had the edge for most of the match. Austin whipped to the ropes. Leapfrog from Suzuki. A knee to the midsection and a spin kick to the back of the head. Wow. Oh, what a match so far here. Virginia Austin whipped to the corner again. Here comes Emi Mizuno. Double team incoming for Virginia Austin. Double shoulders as Mizuno takes over for Kanari Doku. Set of kicks and a forearm for Virginia Austin. Ballarat Jack might be having a little bit of buyer's remorse at this particular point. Virginia Austin back in that Kanari Doku corner again. Mizuno with a kick to the calf of Virginia Austin. Who's really not doing a whole lot better than Jessica Goldman was. Oh, man, slam face first into the mat. Mizuno going for the cover again. One. She is a tenacious thing, Emi Mizuno. You'll see her go for an awful lot of pinfalls in her matches. Mizuno rounds up Virginia Austin, whips her back into the Kanari Doku corner. Here comes Tia Suzuki on the tag. Another double team incoming for Virginia Austin. Whip to the ropes. Double shoulders. Oh, man, Tia Suzuki just... Grace Fenwick comes in on the tag, too. Here we go. They just locked it up. Suzuki with a beauty. You see the arch on that. Man, she is amazing. Both members of Kanari Doku, very athletic young ladies. Grace Fenwick with a series of shots and kicks puts Suzuki down on the canvas. Gets started with a set of wrist clutch kicks. And the sadistic Grace Fenwick engaging in her favorite hobby, sadism, at the expense of Tia Suzuki. A pair of knees into the back. Fenwick rounds up Tia Suzuki. Whips her to the Team UK ladies corner. Here comes Virginia Austin on the tag. Here comes a double team. Double shoulders in retaliation. These team. Oh, look at that. Virginia Austin just spat on Tia Suzuki. Now she's choking. No, she has definitely not. That's a leopard that has not changed her straps not one bit since her belt council day. She is still the same thing. Only now part of the UK ladies. Oh, wicked chops across the chest to Tia Suzuki. Down she goes to center ring. Yes, we saw the kip up, darling. All right, we got it now. Emi Mizuno with a single arm takes down Virginia Austin. A glancing kick that don't do much. Austin goes behind on Mizuno. Whips her to the UK ladies corner. Here comes Grace Fenwick on the tag. They're setting it up. Oh, look at this. Oof. Nasty move. Nasty tandem move from the UK ladies. Well, looks like they might gel as a team after all. Both knees into the canvas on Emi Mizuno. Grace Fenwick over the top rope. An elbow takes Mizuno down to the floor. Referee Charles Lucera already counting. Mizuno rolled back inside the ring. Here comes Fenwick, catches a beautiful drop kick right to the face. Mizuno whips Grace. Grace Fenwick just putting on the brakes at a hair's breadth. Clothesline from Fenwick to Mizuno. Rolls her over and goes for the cover here. One. Just a one. Tough little ladies too, Kanari Doku. Fed a hard left from Grace Fenwick. A stomp to the midsection. Fenwick tries to go back in again. But Mizuno arguing the point in the negative. Here we go. Mizuno whips Fenwick to the Kanari Doku corner. Gonna take this one on her own. Up on the middle rope and goes the knee. Kanari Doku showing out here at the expense of the UK ladies, and gotta admit, I kind of like it. I know Wally's having a great time. Well, here we go. Emmy Mizuno whips Grace Fenwick to the corner. Double team. Here we go. Fenwick catches another pair of shoulders as Tia Suzuki takes over for Kanari Doku. Fenwick catches a knee into the back. Suzuki covers one. Just one. Whoa, Fenwick didn't like that, not one bit. Oh, wow. Fenwick whipped to the Kanari Doku corner again. Tia Suzuki yanking the arm against the rope. Fenwick perched up on the top. Look at this. This is an awesome move right there. Knee right into the ribs of Grace Fenwick. Suzuki steps out for a minute. Stops to think it over. Fenwick turned over. Tia Suzuki setting it up here. Wheelbarrow suplex. Couple of little unorthodox moves from Pretty Poison. Fenwick whipped to the corner. Here comes Emmy Mizuno, and here comes another double team. And into a back body drop goes Grace Fenwick as Emmy Mizuno takes over for Pretty Poison. Fenwick rolls to the outside. Mizuno turns herself into a human missile on that one and caught Grace Fenwick full in the face. Fenwick's laid out. Emmy Mizuno practically daring Virginia Austin to get into it with her, tags her with the right. Turns her attention back to Grace Fenwick back in the ring. Whip to the far right corner. Mizuno turns it over to Tia Suzuki. Grace Fenwick still in that corner, catches a knee to the jaw, to the shelf of the jaw. Ooh, nice counter from Fenwick though. Fenwick trying to turn it around here. The forearm to Tia Suzuki. She steps up, turns it over to Virginia Austin. Austin getting into it with Suzuki. Suzuki whips her to her team's corner. Sets her up on the top turnbuckle. This is not going to be bad. This is not going to be bad. Not for her, but for Virginia Austin is going to snap. Whoa, quick counter from Virginia Austin. Avoiding disaster right there. Spins Suzuki around. Suzuki counters with an elbow. Gets a hold of Virginia Austin. Whips her to the Kanari Doku corner again. Up off the middle rope, and here we go. Another driving knee into the back. This time to Virginia Austin as Emmy Mizuno takes over on the tag. Virginia Austin on the outside. Here comes Mizuno. Whoa, that was beautiful. Oh, man. Some seriously high-risk maneuvers. Oh, man. All right. Okay. Emmy Mizuno showing out here. Virginia Austin catches a snap suplex on the outside. Well, Kanari Doku has been hot all through this match. Virginia Austin back inside the ring here. Mizuno off the... Oh, well, that did not go well, but... hard forearm from Virginia Austin. And appears to have had quite enough. Turns it over to Grace Fenwick. Mizuno. One arm slam. Grace Fenwick to the canvas center ring. Here's a pin attempt. One. Another near fall. What a match we've had so far. Well over the halfway mark and still no sign of a winner. Kanari Doku hanging with the new UK ladies. Don't really seem all that new to me. Mizuno. Whip to the UK ladies. Corner by Fenwick. A kick to the ribs. Grace Fenwick. Whips Mizuno to the ropes. Spinning elbow. Takes Mizuno down to the mat, and here comes Virginia Austin again. Austin charges. Whoa! Got hung up. Mizuno yanking down the top rope out to the floor. Went Virginia Austin. Tia Suzuki comes in on the tag. Wow! What a match it is. Oh, awesome. From behind goes Suzuki on Virginia Austin. Into the corner she goes. Here comes Emmy Mizuno again. Mizuno up on the top turnbuckle. Ooh, There, nice assisted shoulder. As Emi Mizuno takes over for Pretty Poison. Austin. Whoa! Whoa, that was a hellified neck breaker if ever I've seen one. The pin attempt spoiled by Grace Fenwick. Mizuno gets a hold of Fenwick. Fenwick counters, whips her out to the floor. Virginia Austin goes to the outside. Tia Suzuki still at her corner. And Emi Mizuno just beginning to get stood up again. Mizuno back inside the ring. Virginia Austin taking her time. Mizuno going after Grace Fenwick. Tags her with a shot. Runs her on the apron outside and right there on the lip of the apron to Grace Fenwick. Was not going to be much good to anybody. Virginia Austin catches double knees to the back. It was so quick you hardly even saw it happen. Emi Mizuno gets a hold of Virginia Austin, has her up, slams her face down to the canvas. Oh, okay. Kanari Doku in control of things. Virginia Austin whipped to the corner. Here comes Tia Suzuki again. And another double team coming up. Look at this. Just tumbling. Nothing fancy. Just a bunch of fists to the body. Oh, running knee from Tia Suzuki. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. That is going to do it. Kanari Doku picks up the win by pinfall.
The time was 13 minutes and 51 seconds. And your winners by pinfall, Kanari Doku.
Emi Mizuno and Tia Suzuki really needed this win. And man, did they fight hard to get it, picking up the 1-3 on Virginia Austin. And so, Ballarat Jack's new girl isn't doing any better than the old one. And Great Northern Beans, those women are dreaming.
Yeah, that's because we don't get to see Kanari Doku win all that often, and it was a rare and great win for Emi and Tia. And we'll talk about embarrassing for Ballarat Jack and the UK ladies. That's our first hour. Back with hour 2 in just a minute.